Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, at least I don't look as red as I used to. I don't know what that was all about. But, I was doing a little test of, that is where it's supposed to be, but now it's backwards. The left is over here. Not, I don't know why it's backwards. That's weird. Anyway, uh, hey, Bobby, what's up?
All right.
All right, you can play a couple of promos. I'm going to switch things up. I think I messed up. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Michael, would you like to join us tonight, or are you busy? We can have Michael join us
Yeah.
if he wants to. Send him a link to his Facebook,
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do right now.
and if he
There
wants
he
to,
is.
he can. If he's not able to, that's fine too. But we'd
All
like
right. The
to.
link is away. The link is away.
Yep, I am. I am live, and I wish you in the stream. Now this is fantastic. This is better than any spirit talk here, Bobby. I wish something to happen, and then bam, it's happening.
Yeah.
That kind of happened with my license the other day when I prayed that the system would be working and that it would be all approved and all go through and I'd be done with it, right? That's what
Mm-hmm.
happened. I had to wait a little bit because I was ahead of my schedule, a little ahead of my scheduled time. Oh, holy cow, they got tied up. It's 14-14.
Who's playing?
Texans and Colts.
All right. Because I'm not watching.
Yeah, and I
Oh, and
only
Michael's busy. Michael's busy.
okay. That's fine. It'll take us a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no worries. Just drop in when you want. We're gonna be running the apps again. Bobby, I found a voice analyzer thing that we can put in
Okay.
the stream as well, and it's like the one you use for the shortwave radio thing.
Okay.
It's like that one. So I'm gonna put that in the screen as well as the all the voices and my own and you and whoever's talking. It's all
All
gonna pick it
right.
up, but it'll pick up the spirit voices as well. Okay.
All right.
So we'll be able to
Um.
analyze what it is. Hopefully, maybe. Um, During my
Yeah.
test, I didn't get hardly any answers. They kept saying 8, like they did with Tony on his test. He asked how many spirits are here, and they kept saying spirits. And then he did a test earlier today, I guess. And but they kept saying spirits, and then he asked, "No, how many are here with me?" And they kept saying 8. And then I asked him the same question, and they kept telling me 8. I said, "No, I want a real answer. I'm going to ignore that answer. You're not being honest with me, so I'm going to ignore it." So
Yeah.
you gotta be telling the truth when you're talking to us. All right. So let me go ahead and do the present.
Yeah. All right.
Share screen. Entire. Oh, I got to get my other computer. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that first. Hold on. Darn it. I thought I was ready. Keep talking, Bobby. What are you watching anyway over there?
Oh, anime. I'm watching with a couple. They have like a community stream that they do, and
Which one
I've
is
been
it?
watching. Um, it came from an anime where like some aliens came from outer space, invaded Earth, and they
Oh
built
yeah,
this.
I was watching that. The channels like Rush something, ET, or it's 24-hour streaming. I'd like to know how they do that. I put this
Yeah,
on. I put this on overnight. Just let it run.
Yeah, it's like that Taxamato. Remember, like Japanese entertainment.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. No, he could have just shared the screen, and we would have still set it up.
There you go. That'll work. That's perfect. This can go in here. All right. Let me get this one over here first. Oh, that ain't gonna work with that. Hold on. Figure this out. There we go. Oh, come on. This is not cooperating with me. Come on. There we go. Okay, I need that over here. I got enough radiation on my lap. I'm probably only going to live another 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm not wishing that either. I'm just saying. All the radiation. A lot of the people I know that used to work like in the CIC department, for the Navy, the communications department, they used to work around radar and people that worked in electronics. Most of them are not here for one reason or another. Some people that I know that were in broadcasting and TV, they're not here anymore. Because in the early days,
You're talking about like Walter Cronkite and
others? Yeah, a lot of them got cancer and radiation because in the old days, the system didn't have the protection in the housing to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
And they come up with an unknown type of cancer caused by the radiation of the electronics. Fact check it if you want. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But if you find out any part of that is true, then give me an award for being right. Don't just fact check me and say, "Oh, some of your information was misrepresented or some information was wrong." No, if it was any part of it was right, then give me a pat on the back. Because you know what else is right, Bobby?
What?
Um, the Epstein document that came out.
I
Remember?
never seen it.
Okay, well they have 400 pages that are public knowledge now, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there are two names on there, and probably a lot more that if we actually looked at it.
Mhm.
But Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are on the list of who went to that island. Now, do you
Oh
know anything
yeah.
about the Epstein Island? Do you know what it's about?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's about some weird stuff that you don't want to know about. I'll put it that way. And things that normal people wouldn't deal with. In other words, they wouldn't be involved with it. But the people that think that they need to be involved with it are involved with it. And the funny thing is, the conspiracy thing, I mean, I think Kriston talked about it quite a few times, and everyone said, "Oh, conspiracy theory. There ain't no place like that. There ain't no list. There ain't no." And yet, here's a list, and here's two names on it that we know: Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton.
Hmm.
That I find interesting.
Nice.
And of course, there's more about them. They're going after Trump all this time. I know you don't like Trump, but they're going after Trump all the time.
Yeah.
And
Now, keep going, and but can we just get ready with the chatters?
yeah, we're going. We're going. I was just talking, Bobby.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. He was on the list. Sorry, that's what I was wondering. Wait, no, I didn't do that. Hold on. Let me stop that. Let me start over. For some reason, it wouldn't let me click the audio button.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, it did click it. Okay, it did click it. Okay, but I gotta click the entire screen. There we go. Now I gotta click it. Oh, okay. That's what happened. All right. Now we
yeah.
got it. Share.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm getting used to it. I'll get it right eventually.
Yeah. He
All
will.
right, there we go. Now
Yeah.
we can minus this one, right? And I can start up my other
Yes.
computer. Okay.
Yes.
And you can let me get the other computer going. Hold on one second. Let me get YouTube up, rather. It
All
is
right.
going already. Got to get YouTube up, and then you can roll the intros. And I don't think we got any hits for the intros the last time, so we should be okay. As I explained to them when I filed my dispute, I said, "Hey, we have." Oh wait, now that's all blurry again. Wait, there now it's clear. Okay, but I can hide this and hide my icons. There we go.
Yeah.
Now that will go away. There we go. There, that looks better. Now it's all blurry again. Why is it blurry?
Mhm.
I do not understand this piece of crap computer. Why it's blurry? Can anybody tell me this? Why it's blurry on my side? There, now it's clear for now.
Yeah. It's the nature of wireless internet. That's all.
It could be the two laptops sitting next to each other too.
Yeah.
Where if I was smart and I had a good office chair, I could sit at my other computer and run that screen. That would be the thing to do. Someday I'll get a real office chair. I want one that's comfortable. Want one I'm 270, so figure out the math. Got to look at the weight. Don't get one that can only handle 100 pounds. I'll break it. I'm already sitting on a kitchen chair that's worn out. Hey, Marco.
Alright.
Well, I'm glad you clearing that up, Marco, because I wasn't really sure, and Michael was just saying that he was some way involved with it. And either way, I don't know. That's a whole other show. You can run the intros if you want now, Bobby.
Yeah, while you get the apps at the ready.
Yep.
Alright, let's get started.
All right. So I got this one up, and I want to try one more. All right. We're gonna have all the sound on it, I think, because that worked out pretty good when I was testing it. And now I gotta find that one app that I had. It was a voice analyzer, which looks like the one you use on the. Never mind all my apps. You don't mind any business about that. They're all kind of little crazy apps anyway. Ring. No, I don't have the Ring doorbell. Here we go. Spectroid. Hail. Now we might have hail. No, we have snow right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. This one, Bobby.
Yeah. Oh, the special.
Kind of like the one
Yeah,
you.
that's it. That's it.
That is it. Okay, I thought I recognized it. Okay, let me move this one over here. Come on, grab it now, Dick. Why don't you move over there? Why isn't it moving, Bobby? Fuck.
Yeah, you also never started that necrophonic yet.
Hold on, I'll start it here in a second. Hello, spirits. Hello, spirits. What about hail? Are we going to have hail in the middle of a snowstorm? I don't think that's ever happened. That's usually too cold for hail. We got 18 degrees, by the way, Bobby. 18 degrees. They're already counting off their numbers. That's pretty funny. I didn't even ask. There we go. No, now, Marco, we're not trying to have any kind of argument for the politics, so let's let it rest.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, right. And I was just making the point of some names that were on there, and they all want our trust, and yet they've been in this situation. Well, if you were lying about this situation, why should we trust you? That would be the question. And that's anybody, Bobby. That's any side. Why would I trust anyone that's not being honest with me? Right? She says right. Yeah, I was in the news today, Michael, or yesterday, whatever it was. And not that I put a whole lot of faith in the news either, but I mean, if they're declaring it real and it's in the news, we can't be blackballed for being a conspiracy theorist if the fact is true. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of things that they say, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. A lot of things that we're talking about, all of a sudden, they're coming true, and they're being brought out. Yes, thank you, Michael. I'm glad I realized that. How do you like that analyzer thing, Bobby? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It gives you an out pros. Uh-oh. I must have lost connection again. This damn thing. What the hell is going on here? It's connected. There it goes. I'm not going to put this on my lap. I already got enough radiation here. I don't need the phone on there. I don't know why it dulled out. Screen timed out? How can I stop the screen from turning off? I need to have it set to never. Oh.
The Spectroid app is frozen.
What now?
The Spectroid app is frozen.
Yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back. It should. Or I can restart it.
Yeah.
Behind. Oh, what's behind me? Come on, start up, or I'll have to start. I'll have to start you over. I'll have to start you over now. Dang it! Never done that before. Just started doing that. Wait, I was right there. I didn't have to get it to clear because I already had it. Behind. Bobby, check behind you. You got someone behind you. What? Yeah, no worries, Michael or Marco. It was my fault because I happened to mention it. And then, whether you guys were backing me up or not, that's something we shouldn't really talk about when we're talking about chatter sessions. We're trying to give the spirits time. So yeah, no worries. We keep it short and sweet on that conversation. And I always say this, and anyone that has heard me say this before, they know I keep telling this the way that I tell it, because the only way that I know that we can be peaceful about it. You never, ever have to agree with me. Ever. I would like you to, but you don't have to. I'm not going to like you or hate you any more or less if you agree with me or disagree with me. What I want you to do is respect the conversation like we did. Respect the conversation. And if you need to do your own research and discover the truth, yeah, civil conversation, yeah. I've had conversations of this type with, people that are on the other side than what I am, I had other people in my lifetime where they switched sides after I talked to them about what was really going on with their point of view and what they were voting for. And then when they did the research of what that particular party is doing, then I'm not going to vote that way anymore. Although the other side ain't any better, I got to admit, they're all kind of messed up. However, it's what we got, and oh, we did. I forget yesterday, Michael. I'm sorry. I'm sure we have had a talk about that. Yeah, and well, I'm beginning to like it less and less, but it's what we got, and the sad thing is they're creating all this craziness, and they need to just do their damn job. I mean, really. The Constitution says we the people.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you the politician. It says we the people. Right?
Yeah.
So what happened to that? Did they take that out? Did they take we the people out of the Constitution? I don't know. They didn't take it out of my Constitution. And my oath of my military oath, they didn't take that out of the way either. I don't know how much help I could be in a situation where I had to go back to war or go back to work.
There was something that I saw on in the news that there was a city council swearing, but she refused to take the oath. And
who did that?
it was a city councilwoman in Massachusetts.
Oh, then I say if you refuse to take the oath because if you're saying, oh, the word or the action of taking an oath is wrong, then
It
you
was
don't
a
need to be.
Muslim. It was a Muslim. She
Yeah.
doesn't believe in that.
Then you don't belong in office, plain and simple. The rules are in our government, if you want to be in office, you have to take an oath of office. That's what that is. An agreement to serve your duties as the person of that office. Dave, who's Dave? You mean like the $500 Dave when you sign up for an account? They give you $500. That Dave? Dave, or do you mean Dave Wendy's?
Okay.
Wendy's Dave.
Yeah.
Then I want a cheeseburger.
Okay. So what it is like Muslims is mostly around the Middle East, but you're in a Christian country. Of course,
Right, but Bobby.
the Muslim. Okay, hold on. The Muslim rules does not really apply to a Christian country. You can try to get them because of the freedom of religion, but you gotta know it's a God country. It's a Christian country.
Okay, the freedom of religion or the freedom of choice or the freedom of your faith all comes to a halt, a grinding halt, if you agree to work with the government in the country that has different rules. Okay? If you're coming to my country and you want to live here, you better accept the rules. You better learn English. You better do the right thing by going through the process to become a United States citizen. If you can't do that, don't come to my country. Simple as that. Okay, and I say my country because I was born here and I served 4 years in the U.S. Navy, and I'm disabled because of it. So there you go. And do I get any thanks for that? Except for the close friends that I have here, obviously. But I mean, in general, yeah, nobody even thinks about it. And yes, it was my choice. I didn't have to register. I didn't have to do it out of necessity because of a war. It was during peacetime. But I still paid my dues as a person to my country. That's why I say my country. We wouldn't be here doing this right now if I didn't serve my 4 years. Okay? And if everyone else didn't serve their terms or their time in the service, we wouldn't be here doing this right now. Now, they want to shut all this down, so we're getting too connected, to the ability to contact and connect and talk to everybody at a flip of a button, switch or button or whatever. They're not liking this at all, Bobby. I'm talking about the internet connection and being able to have free conversation.
Yeah.
So that's going to be coming to a problem here soon. And you can call it a conspiracy theory or not. But just wait. When you have a connection problem, remember what I said. All right, just like when I went to go get my license and they couldn't get my information input to the system because the system was what? Oh, the system was down. Now, I don't think it was because of my numbers or my name or anything like that. It was just down. Now, the funny thing about that, which I'm kind of upset, is that Minnesota has spent a lot of millions of dollars on the driving license system. All right. You can look that up in the history books. That's on the news. I can't remember what the number was for the money. But it was millions of dollars that they spent to revamp it to make it run correctly. And they still ain't got it right. So where did my money go that they took from me? The surplus money that Minnesota had, where did that go that we were supposed to get back? Right? We don't have it. We don't have it. And whatever needed to be done is not done. and roads are not. See, that one agrees. They're not. The roads are not repaved or maintained. You know, and the bridges are barely just now. The bridges that are hundreds of years old are just now getting repaired so that they're able to drive across now. But they've taken out gas tax, they've taken out property tax for these things. The light rail system, the new line is coming south, not this far south, but it's going south from Minneapolis. And the blue line 7 or something like that, I don't know. But they ran over budget. They didn't get the job done. And they're asking for a new contract for the budget. And I feel sad for the people that have houses on that property. You know.
Yeah.
And or near that track, because it's all going to go up. People that lived in 7 counties take care of all the sporting venues around the St. Paul and Minneapolis. All right, their property tax has gone up a lot of money, a lot of hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Okay.
Yeah.
They say, oh, the U.S. Bank Stadium is paid for. No, it's not. You raise the sales tax to cover it, plus the property tax that paid for it. The soccer stadium and saying we need to go to bed.
Yeah. I think it's time we suspend ourselves with the politics and just focus back on the chatter.
Oh, I'm just looking at the real stuff that's happening above. You can check it out in your own town about what they spend on the town that you live in. Check it out if you want, and see if I'm not right. There's money that's being asked for and not being spent, and it's gone. When they get it, it's gone. I don't know where it goes, but that's just something that really upsets me. So you're gonna have to see if anyone's on Facebook or not. I thought I saw someone over there. Now they're whispering. Hey, how many spirits are here? Not counting me. How many spirits are in my house? Not counting me. And now the guy comes back with 8 again. Real numbers, guys. Come on. Many? Tony Rathman asked them that in his test today, and they kept saying 8. They kept saying spirits, and they kept saying 8. Yes, there's 8 again. I don't know what that was. Well, I know I have at least 3. I'm fairly certain I have more than 8. Hello? Bobby, what does that red line mean on that spectroid?
Oh, I think that's like the peaks.
Okay. So the yellow is when it's really something's happening.
Yeah, that's real time, the yellow.
Yeah, I agree, Michael, and so yeah, we got things stirred up even on that side. They're not wanting to talk to me much tonight. They're saying he's just talking that crazy talk. We don't want to talk to him. What are those numbers in blue? That's interesting. I bet somebody would be able to tell what signal that is on that graph. And on that spectral graph, they could tell what we're doing. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Yeah, I know that we could. I know that we could mostly agree with what we talk about. Flip? No, I'm not going to be doing any flips. There ain't no way. Now the football game is tied at 17. Yeah, oh yeah, we both try to be we try to be respectful most of the time, right, Bobby? We try to be.
Except people doesn't want to show respect now these days when you don't like their viewpoints. They always want to start a fight.
Yep.
But then you don't see that fight in the physical world. You see it on social media.
Right. And what most people don't realize is that you can get in as much trouble that way as you can in physical.
Yeah.
Well, only on social media until they post where they're going to meet for the protest. And then everybody goes there and blocks the highways, which makes no sense. But anyway. Yeah, so yeah, I wish I'd keep it on social media, then I wouldn't get a town that gets messed. Not my town, but Minneapolis or whatever big city. They all get messed up. And I don't make this stuff up. I look at what's going on, and yeah, I don't try to prove it to anybody. You can look at it yourself. Look at the news. So another fun thing is DirecTV and Tinga, which covers Channel 11.
Yeah.
Channel 11 is still down, Bobby. It's been going on 2 months now.
I heard they try to do a national feed just in case we had those situations again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can use Peacock app. I can use NBC app even and get it online, but I pay for the normal channel on DirecTV. So that's what kind of pisses me off is I'm paying extra for these apps so I can see football games or whatever. And I'm still paying for DirecTV at $100 and something a month, and that's on the lowest end of it. Add that to my internet, which is 90. Well, there you go. Always taking donations, folks. Always taking donations, even to make the thing run. So, and I'm not begging for money. I'm just saying, hey, it takes money to make things run.
Yep.
But anyway, really good way to do that is ertradio.com and big PayPal button. Donate your heart's desire, whatever that number is.
Yeah.
We're very soon to get monetized here, by the way. So. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm still not convinced that's the best way to go yet.
Yeah, my dog was sitting on the remote. I had to tell him to move.
I mean, I have all the setup for it. I have the Fire TV that's connected to the TV. I can get Wi-Fi to the TV. Yep, I know. I got Sling TV that has a lot of that stuff. I don't have Hulu. I don't know that I agree with their platform, so to speak. Of course, if I looked at any of the other platforms, I probably wouldn't agree with them either. But anyway, I have all these episodes too. Like when I go on a trip across country, sometimes the hotel you can never figure out what the heck the channel is on the TV, and so or what time it is because you're different time zone. So you have the app on your phone or on the computer, and you can watch it. And you know that when you go to California and different places where you might go for your event. And so, music, yes. No, we can't play any music here. But anyway, it'd be awesome if we could. I'd like that. But surely enough, somebody would say copyright, even though it's 400 years old. So, hey, what spirits crossed over in the 1600s? Us? 8 of you? Us? Were you in any kind of war? I don't need to hear the number 8 again unless it's associated with a year. So knock off with the number 8. Thank you. Now, were any of you in a war? Weekend, yes, it is the weekend. Thank you for telling me that. You got that right. So it's still the weekend there. Still the weekend there, huh? Who was here during the Dakota Sioux War of 1862? How do I know that? Because I actually saw the monument. I had to go around a repaving of a highway, 2-lane highway out in the middle of nowhere. They had to repave the highway and block off the only way to get to the casino. So I had to go back the way I should have went the first time. And I wound up at this monument, and it had a sign there, and it said, Dakota Sioux Indian War of 1862. And of course, I could see why they would be mad because, well, their land was taken away from them. Of course, they're mad. But that's a whole nother show, though. Hello? Hello, who's that? So, anyway, the feeling I got there was enormously sad. Okay? For both sides. Just like when I went to Gettysburg and I went through the National Cemetery there, or National park where you can walk around and see all the monuments and everything. Yeah, a lot of sadness there. But the event that I went to last year was amazing. Who's that?
Yeah.
That could be anything. That could be any kind of drunk driving or something like that. Murderer, maybe.
Yeah.
Anybody that broke the law, don't matter what law. Necessarily. But interesting that he came up with that one. You just never know what you're going to come up with on these things. I'd rather see Deep Ender, though. So, were any of you involved with the Dakota Sioux Indian War of 1862? You guys can look that up on Wikipedia, by the way. And that's right here in Minnesota, too. And last night, Michael, I don't know if you were here last night. They said Oofy's name, though, if you go back and look at that. They said Oofy. I thought that was kind of funny. And then one said B, and then after that, like way after that, the other one said lady, two different voices. So one said lady and one said V. And then the other app, this app, Ghost Hunting Tools, it spelled out elements.
Where is Venus tonight?
I don't know. She might be out. History. See, I'm talking about the War of 1862. And now it shows history. History abroad. Oh, remember last night when Jenny was here, they were talking about, the history is rotten, really? They were talking about Europe and police officer, and her and her husband are from Europe, and her husband is a federal police officer. How do you like that? Yeah, cure for what? Now you're going back to last night when I was talking about Dr. Jonas Salk that I got to meet in person, who cured polio. Well, he was helpful in the cure for polio. I don't know if he gets the credit for it. I was a security guard at Salk Institute in La Jolla, California, for about a year. I worked for a security company, but I was kind of working all over the place, but I got to stay there for probably about 6 months, 7 months. I was getting ready to leave. My shift was done, and the doctor, they said focus. He was coming into work, and I got to say hi to him. So that's pretty cool.
I think someone just said my name.
They just said Bobby. You're right. I was looking at the score on the game. I heard it though.
Yeah.
The score on the game is 23-17. Texans. I'm trying to focus. Got too much going on here. Got two computers on my lap. Got one behind me. I got the TV on with the football game. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, so they said Bobby without me even asking them.
Yeah.
And actually, when I started up the other little test thing, I started up necrophonics and the ghost hunting tools. Right when I started up the necrophonics, the voice said not the app, but after I had it running, the voice came over and said necrophonic, and I was like, what? They know what I'm using, obviously. And then they have to probably adjust even to come through with what they're coming through. Advocate. Dude. What's up, dude? So who knew that Hutch, Starsky and Hutch died? Anybody care about that? Anybody remember Starsky and Hutch?
Not me.
You should look up the videos of it. They drove around in a red and white car that was supposed to be like a cool car to have. And they were, if I remember right, they're police officers, right? Yeah. but not always doing things according to the rules. But they always got the bad guy. Man, has anyone else, and be honest, you don't have to tell me what they are if you remember what they are. Poll, no, there's no poll here in the house. I don't have that. Has anyone been having odd or strange dreams recently? Even if you remember part of it. Energy. Oh, there you go. That's why. I had one dream this last week. I can't remember what day it was. I was driving a car and I was running away from the police. I've been watching the cops show, or I watched the cops chase on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
And that's why I dreamed that. Like I said, you can see you see anything. A red ball in the middle of the road. You'd have a whole dream about that red ball.
Yeah.
Oh no. We don't want that to happen, Michael. Not until I'm long gone. Let me die first, then it's going to happen all at once. As long as it won't affect my energy on the other side. I still got 20 years to go yet if I do things right. Might be minus one leg if this leg doesn't heal up.
Sure.
But I'll be living 20 years anyway. I'll be enjoying my life for 20 years. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that dream about me driving and running from the cops, I'd never do that. But of course, watching all these videos, cops chasing whatever, and that's what your mind picks out of the day that you watch, and so you end up rethinking it. Like what would you do if you were in that situation? Well, you'd pull over, hopefully. Normally, if you don't pull over, it's not a good ending. Oh, wow. Well, I was just watching a show on YouTube. The channel is Rush something. I can't bring it up now because we're live here. But anyway, it's talking about UFO sightings and things like that. And they're talking about a meteor that's going around the Earth that we don't even know about at any time. It might crash into the Earth, but it's they think it's a satellite of some kind, like a spy satellite, but not from anything that we made here on Earth. So, which is not the big one with the Hawaiian name. They thought it was a they thought it was a spy satellite of some sort. They have to have really good communication skills from that distance. But anyway. Yeah. The main thing is Michael, is don't do anything wrong and you won't have to worry about running. Just saying. Like I see people that get pulled over on these shows all the time. They say, "Oh, your license is suspended, right?" Well, yes, of course they knew that, but they're not going to admit it. Okay. And if they weren't driving, then they wouldn't be getting pulled over and they would be going to jail because of a suspended license or your registration on your car. And you gotta buy those stickers for your car or your tabs, as they say. They call them.
Yeah.
And you got to do that. If you forget to do that, then they pull you over and let you know, and it'll cost you
Yeah.
some money.
Now, I
Yeah,
have a question.
yeah,
Have any of your family suffered and died from Alzheimer's?
yes.
My grandmother was part of it.
My
We
mom
could
and my
even
dad.
we could even handle my grandmother.
Yeah, my mom and my dad. My grandma might have been. I wasn't there when she passed away. I was long gone from California. But I think I was in North Carolina at the time. But yeah, my mom didn't recognize me when I went to visit her on her last week, and that was hard to take. But I understood it
Yeah.
was because of the Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah.
And then my dad, when I was there visiting with, and my dad was kept getting me confused with somebody else in our family. He thought I was his brother's adopted nephew. So he didn't recognize me as me, but I just kind of ignored it and laughed it off. I understood the situation, so
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna worry about it.
I couldn't. Me and my mom couldn't take care of my grandmother. We had no and we had no choice. We had to send her to a nursing home.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's good. That is really good for people that need that help, and if they have a way to pay for it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I said drunk driving earlier. Look, they say drunk. who? Okay, who died of being drunk? Crash. Look at that, Michael.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a second here. You just say crash. Yeah, there you go. Oh wow. Two-minute warning, and they're Texas 23, Colts for 17.
Fourth quarter.
Yep. The Colts are trying to get first down. They got first and 10. They're on the 25-yard line or so. And now they're. Oh, we got pushed out of bounds. Yeah. It would be 24-23 if the Colts can win, I think. I would like that, Michael. I'd go along with that. We have a friend in our circle that does that. She helps remote viewing sessions. That's Julie, our friend Julie. Julianne. She has like her last name is Molson, but she has like 4 names. I can't remember all of them.
Yeah.
I remember Julianne, so I just say Julianne usually. And she'll go on the friends live stream when they're doing the haunted house or haunted mansion or haunted hospital or something.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. Like when I watched, when I'm able to watch Bree, the one that was on Kevin's show a little while ago, I watched her do her live investigation. It's pretty darn good. And I can definitely sense things just doing that, watching the live show. Even though it's through the internet, guess what, guys? It's all energy. It's just like they said, it's all energy. And that's a major arcana card strength, Bobby. on a regular tarot deck. I was watching an unexplained show today, and these people in Africa were rebuilding railroads, which the British are taking care of the cost of that, right? And there was some strange tale about giant lions that were feeding on humans, which would make no sense because there were plenty of animals that they could feed on. But yet they were attacking the humans and, killing them, not necessarily eating them, but anyway, killing them. Myra came up a few times already. Anyone you know that's Myra, Michael? Any one of your family? Yeah, and so they finally killed the 2 lions that did that, and I don't think they had any more attacks like that. But scientifically, they were trying to discover, 2 male lions, yeah, and they finally killed the lions. And but during that time that they were hunting humans, it was 135 rail workers that got killed by that. Now, could you imagine you're just out camping, and you have this problem where some crazy animal kills you? Then what? What do you do? What do you do with your camping gear? You can't take it with you. You go in a place that you think is safe. That's here in Minnesota too. We got technically we got at least one thing that's called a Wendigo, but there are a few other things we got, but I can't remember them all. But we got the one that was the Slender Man, where the 2 girls went to the mental hospital for life, basically, because they killed somebody because Slender Man told them to do it. So that's supposed to be a real story, by the way. Yeah, and I'm not going camping anytime soon in any kind of woods or desolate area. If I do, I'm going to be sleeping in my car, and they're going to have to destroy my car to get to me. And that would not be easy for them to do that. And hey, can you guys say Nightbot? 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 No, not bitch. Nightbot. They did say bitch, didn't they?
Yeah.
Nightbot. No, I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of him. Nightbot. Nightbot. Hey, can you say the person's name on the screen? Spirits, can you read the screen? He said Calabos, I heard it. He said it real faint. Can you... No deal. No deal. Can you say the person's name on the screen? I heard it faintly. Say it clearly. Can you say the name?
Alright. Right. You're at 70 minutes or 1 hour and 10 minutes. So about 50 minutes to go when you get to.
Okay. Well, we're getting some good conversation here on the one app that we can read, and we're getting some responses. Hello? Can anyone say the name on the screen on YouTube? Not his real name, but the name that's on the screen. What was that? The one app said render, and then they did that singing voice. That's really weird. Who can say the name on the screen on YouTube? Come on now. Exactly. I was wondering that too. That music came up right after render showed. Like, what the heck are you talking about? Okay, they went into no, they're about to go into overtime.
Uh-oh.
Worried. Why are you worried? What, Bobby?
Probably gonna be a good game, that's for sure.
I don't know why they're worried. Somebody's worried. Who's worried? Can you say the name on the screen on YouTube? Either say it or spell it out on the other app. He got one play. Can they do it? They got 1 second left in regulation. They got one play, 23-19. Who do you think's gonna win? They have to have one play and make it work. I don't think it's gonna work. Texans clinch the AFC South. What was that? What's shocking? What does shocking mean? I mean, like police shocking, like when you die in a crime and you got to right around the body. Yeah? That's enough. Enough of that conversation. Well, you did just say offender, and then you're talking about shocking. But shocking would be CHALKING. But can you say the name on the screen? I know you can. You can say the name on the screen. Well, come on, people. Let's go. Winning in. Losing out. You're not going to outrun the whole team. Come on now. You're done. It's over. Funny thing was, we were talking the other week on the game for the Texans. Or no. Was it Texans or was it Tennessee? I don't know. They were talking about had a Houston Oilers thing, and it's like Houston Oilers hasn't been a team for I don't know how long. 78, I think. Something like that. Maybe it was Texans. I don't know. I can't remember which teams were playing. But like I said, I don't remember yesterday, so that's part of the Alzheimer's effect, you know. I'm not trying to confess that or admit to it or anything. They said Cooper before too. I used to have Cooper tires. They were good. Cooper tires were comparable to Michelin. I'm glad I didn't get Firestone on my new car. Or Bridgestone.
Yeah.
The rhythm. They were talking about music and instruments earlier. Now they're saying rhythm. Is that interesting? Uh-oh. What's going on there? Line. Like line dancing? I did that at a country bar once. That's all I had to do it for was once. I did square dancing more than I did line dancing. Debbie, uh-oh.
Yeah. I pretty much get the hang of line dancing, but I never did square.
What now?
I pretty much get the hang of line dancing, but
yeah.
But sometimes the line dancing probably could just escape my head. So
yeah. Well, let's see. I knew a girl in high school named Debbie. I can remember last name now. And my brother, I think, had a girlfriend named Debbie a long time ago.
yeah.
Like in high school or whatever, grade school maybe even. He's only 2 years older than me, so grade school would be like, in the 60s and 70s. Now it's over 8. You guys are saying 11. They're still answering me the question, how many spirits do we have here? Hey, can anyone say the name on the screen on YouTube? I heard you kind of whisper it before. Can you say the name loud enough? What was that? You got some cool music tools over there. I want them. All right. Can anyone say the name on the YouTube screen? Either name. You got 3 names right now. Got 3 names on the screen right now. 1 on the app, 2 on the screen. And then the one that Michael mentioned there, Calabos mentioned. Yeah, but they might not know how to say the last part of that name until we say it. Calabos. Can you say Calabos? Calabos? Elbow? Is that what that means? Does it mean elbow? Calabos? So if we got Cali out of it, that's pretty darn close. That's what I heard too. See, the funny thing about elbow is a 10-year-old boy will tap my elbow. Reluctant? I'm trying to learn, guys. I'm really trying to learn. So, you gotta help me out with some evidence here. Show me some proof. And I'm just using phone apps. I'm not using anything real fancy here. I think both techniques, if you use a ghost box. Yeah, that's why they're whispering. Exactly. Hey, does anyone know my mom and dad? Do you know who they are? Do you know their names? They said bot. Did they just say bot? I thought I heard him say bot. I heard him say bot. So that was close. Night bot. They missed the first part of it. Unless I said the first part real quiet. Would anyone know my mom and dad's name? Yeah, they're gone. Can you tell me their name? Are they there? Are they there with you?
Yeah.
And the funny part about that is that my mom was a Christian Science, and my dad was an atheist. So there you go. And in technical sense of the salvation uh,
Yeah.
format, that wouldn't happen. It wouldn't be going that way if they
What
died
kind
without.
of in your church? What kind of religious faction is it?
Which one?
What affiliation does your church affiliates to?
The church that I normally go to.
Yeah.
It was Baptist originally, but I think it was more non-denominational, just Christian faith. But it had Baptist on the sign. But now the new name of the church and also the sign has been changed. It don't have the word Baptist on the name. So now it's more or less a non-denominational, but it would be with Christian values or Christian uh, format type of stuff. So and I've been to many different churches, Bobby. I've been to a Southern Baptist in North Carolina. Those people were crazy. No offense to any Southern Baptist if you take it differently than how these people were. Let me tell you about what happened there. I got in a discussion with the pastor's wife, which is supposed to know the Bible better than me, because he's married to the pastor, right? So anyway, she's sitting there smoking a cigarette, and she said, "I'm not going to quit until God tells me to quit." And then she coughed a little bit, And I just kind of laughed at that, first of all. And I thought, well, that's God telling you shouldn't be smoking. You're coughing from smoking. And then I said, well, let me show you in Scripture. Now, of course, I'm not anyone perfect to be telling anyone this. And but anyway, I said, well, the Bible says here not to let anything unclean into your temple of the Holy Spirit, and that means cigarettes. God's already told you if you want to be reasonable about that. Just saying. And she didn't like that answer, and I didn't go back to the church after that one. And I mean, I'm not one to talk. I drink Diet Coke or Coke Zero, same thing. And so I'm not one to talk about. See, look, yeah. And so, I mean, I wasn't trying to say anything rude. I was just saying that, cigarettes are not supposed to be in the human body, period. Or the vape thing or whatever. And I know a lot of people turn to the vape because they think it's better for you. But let's see how many people have pneumonia after so many months or years of using the vape. Unless you wind up with pneumonia at any time. Because what you're doing is
Yeah, Louisiana's gonna put a stop on non-FDA approved vapes.
Right. And so anyway, I don't think any of it's safe.
It never was. There was no such thing as a safe.
Yeah. But then again, if it helps somebody slow down the smoking or to cause a change in their habit of smoking, then okay. As long as you're not doing it around me, I suppose. All right. Yeah. So then they have all that problem. Then they legalize marijuana for this. That's another funny thing. But you can't have it anywhere. You can't smoke it anywhere. But yet they legalize it.
Yeah.
Shuttle. I used a shuttle this year. When I had to get a procedure done, they put me out. I couldn't drive after the procedure because I was sedated. But that all worked out fine, except I hated riding the bus, a little shuttle. But it got me there and got me back. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But I mean, if it's anyone's deal that they're trying to master and get over it, then that's fine. I mean, at least you recognize that it's a problem and you're trying to get it corrected. That's a challenge, like the Diet Coke that I drink. I'm sure it's killing me, but at the same time, it's difficult to stop it completely. I have cut back quite a bit, but not enough because I haven't reached zero yet. And I think that and of course the app is telling me to move. Nope, I'm lazy today. I'm not moving nowhere. We got snow, and I'm not going to go to church either because we got snow. And yeah, some people are saying, oh, it's only a little bit. Yeah, a little bit can put you in a ditch, and then what are you going to do when it's 20 degrees out there? I like that Spectroid app, Bobby. That's pretty cool. Look at the spikes in that lighted up area. What is that from? That from me talking, or is that from actual voices on the app? Hey, hello. Yeah, I drink mostly Coke Zero when the store has it. Seems like all of a sudden the one that I changed to now everybody drinks the same one. It's like, oh, we got to drink that one because he's drinking it now. And so, the Diet Coke, they're practically identical except the Coke Zero has a better taste now compared to the Diet Coke. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Thank you. Glad someone's watching that light when I'm talking.
Yeah.
And now I can see it. Yeah. Right. Right there. Look. Yeah, that's what I noticed. I wonder if you can rerun it and filter out the other sounds and actually get better. I don't have the time or the equipment or the program to do that. But that would be sure fun to do that. Definition? Give me actually, I looked up a definition or word spelling today. I had it right, but I, for some reason, had to check. And I asked Google for a spelling. You know how, like, when you say divide, no, there ain't going to be no jail anywhere. Unless I go to visit one to investigate if you're there. Which I might do this next year. We'll see if I can do it at some of the places. I gotta wait till it gets warmer though. It's too darn cold out there now. Crazy Alexa went to sleep on me over their tablet. Let me see if I can get it going. I gotta tell it to switch to show mode. So, Sally, who's Sally? Sally Field? I know her from the movies. Did she just say Errt? Hey, can you say Errt radio? Can you say Errt radio? You said two earlier on the app over here. Can you say Errt radio? Wow, that was a deep voice. I think he said Errt. Can you say Errt radio? She said Errt, but where's radio? Can you say radio? Radio. They crack me up when they start. Mike. Can you say Errt radio? Errt radio. Errt. 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 Oh, they said radio. Kind of a whisper. Errt radio. I thought I heard radio, but kind of weird. Did you hear it, Bobby? Errt radio. Hey, who can say Calabos? I'm not advertising, but see. Hey, does Calabos mean son?
All right. Take care, Mike.
All right, have a good night, Michael.
Yeah, and you're about, let's see, about 27, 26-ish minutes.
All right. Yeah, we'll call it a night at 2 hours, and then we'll let it rest. Errt radio. Hey, can you say Marco? Can you say Marco? Marco. Province haunting. What? Oh wait, he just said what at the same time. Haunting, huh? What is haunting? Tell me what haunting, what you're talking about. Is my house haunted? I don't think so. I think I have activity. I don't think it's haunted though. Is my house haunted? Hello? Video? Oh my gosh. What? Bobby, what are they talking about a video for?
I don't know.
Are they seeing that we're doing the video? Jess? Wait a minute now. Who do I know that we talked to as Jess in the paranormal field? Who's Jess that we know? There's a Jess that we know. I think it's a. Well, we know Jesse, but he's in the UFO field. But Jess, I remember that name from somewhere. One of the paranormal members of the team, of some team. I can't remember which one. If anybody's watching this or watches this later, please inform us who Jess is. Because that's interesting. That name sounds familiar, though. Really. I'm still curious about my friend Seth. Seth Wheat. If he is passed or crossed over, I will be playing his shout out on the promo forever. Hey, spirits, are my mom and dad there? If my mom and dad are there, can you tell me their names? On either app. You can either say it or you can type it out. Hey, spirits. What are the names of my mom and dad? My dad's name, you can use a shorter name if you want. My mom has a very specific name. Yeah, my dad was tall. He was over 6 feet. My mom wasn't that tall. My mom was like 5, maybe 5'8", 5'10", maybe 5'10". Can you tell me my mom's name? Very specific name. And if they are there, then you know their names. And you can tell me. Don't worry about the last name. Just tell me their first names. What did he say, Bobby? Bull cockle? What the hell does that mean, bull cockle? You heard that, didn't you? Can you tell me my mom and dad's name, please? Okay, if you want to do that, then I'll go back to the number question. How many spirits do I have here in my house? Got the one that's whispering, and I can't tell what they're saying. Sift. I do that for gold prospecting. That count? And there's not any gold on my property. There might be some crystal, quartz crystal stuff, but there ain't no gold. That's not my mom's name, no. Well, they had 1, 2, 3, and they had 7, 6, and 7. They had 8. They had 11. Can you say my mom and dad's name? Again, with my dad, you can use the shorter version of it. But my mom has a specific name that you need to say it correctly. I don't have any still here. I would probably make some really good Kool-Aid, but I wouldn't make any really good liquor. But no, I don't have anything like that here. But I am being still, so. But before we shut down, can you tell me what my mom and dad's name are?
Yeah.
I might continue this after we get done with the YouTube stream to try to see if I can get them to say it. So why do they count off the numbers instead of telling me the total? Do you not see all the spirits that are there? Here. Yep, I'm here. Here we got 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear 4 yet, but then we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. Now there's a 6 again. There's 2. I had 2 earlier on the text here. Can you tell me my mom and dad's name? Uh-oh, locked up again. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it goes. Now, why did it lock up, though? Now it's back.
I have
It's
no
back.
idea.
It's back, though. Don't. What the heck are they talking about, Bobby? Don't. They don't want me to go yet. But we're going to have to go back. No, spirits. We're going to have to go. Where are we at on time, Bobby?
Going on 16 minutes.
Okay. We got a little bit of time, spirits, but we're going to have to go when we get done with our show here. I can come back and do a personal session with you. But I'm not going to be up too long doing this. I'm wore out. This takes a lot of energy, even though I'm not doing anything but watching the screen. Can you tell me my mom and dad's name? If they are there, can you tell me that? They said they're here. Okay, let's start back with that question. Are my mom and dad there? You already know who my mom and dad is with the energy signature, so you can tell. They did cross over. They went somewhere. They crossed over. Are they there? Okay, quit rattling off numbers and just tell me the answer. Changed. What changed? Well, they might have changed their personal opinion, what they had to believe. Exactly. That's what I thought, Ethan. That's Ethan that said that. He's not going to admit it tonight, though. But same voice. So it's interesting how we can sometimes get who's here when they admit who they are. And we're able to pick their voice out of all the other voices. And we can tell who it is. Now, they might change their voice at some point. This is in no way thing to prove anything is real that we're doing here. This is primarily entertainment and information only. But if it helps anyone as I'm doing this, then great. Keep receiving whatever peace you're getting from it or any positive answers you're getting. And that is awesome that happens. So many times we go through life without knowing. I try. I really do try. I mess up sometimes, though. I've got to admit that. Can anybody tell me my mom and dad's name? Come on now. I know you can. I know you can. I know that you've seen them there. Okay, well, how can I help you? I mean, I don't think I can, actually. But anyway, tell me what's up. So doing this kind of work, does anybody think that we're inviting anything? Or are we doing this work to help keep them entertained, or what are we doing? I don't think that we're inviting anything necessarily. I believe that we're giving them some free airtime, and they're able to share their thoughts at the moment as light of a thought as it might be, one word at a time, or a static sound, or whatever. They're getting their message to somebody who hears this live or hears it later. Live or later.
Yeah.
Kind of like now and later, or now and then, or what is that other candy like that, where it's supposed to last longer? Now and then, or then and now, or something. I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nation, that's right. I pray for my nation every day, and I want everyone to do that. Doesn't matter what side you're on. I want you to pray for the nation every day, because it will affect all of us. So, but hey, can you tell me my mom and dad's name? What do you think? You'll get bonus points. You guys like points, right? There you go. Peace. We're asking for peace. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, peace. All right, so can you tell me my mom and dad's name? How about my aunt and uncle's name? Or my grandmother's name? Or my older sister's name? My grandmother's name? How about my great-grandparents? I'm still trying to figure out who they are. I have a name, but it doesn't come up on anything when I look it up. And it's challenging. I could really use some help on the connect the dots on this situation. And I think you guys can help me. We don't want no. Now Venus was talking about an altar, or Ufi was. I can't remember. I thought Venus was. Yeah, I don't want to do anything like that, Bobby. That's getting weird.
Yeah, we're about less than 10 minutes.
Calling it tonight. What time we got? We got what?
10 more minutes.
All right, yeah. We can close up a little early.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and I'll get these shut down. All right, good night, spirits. Thank you for sharing, even the
Yep.
weird stuff.
Yep. All right. So,
Hold on.
no,
Good night.
no, we can run the promos while you close it out. So, all right, here we go. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And then do the one from Jenny. I like that one.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny from Parasite Investigations, and you're watching the fabulous Ronald and Bobby every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Errt Radio Network. Don't miss these guys.
Yeah. All right.
And remember, we're on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, Odyssey, and Rumble.
All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching wherever you watched us from. And hopefully you can tune in next time. Remember, this is entertainment and information only. I am in no way a professional at this. And we may or may not get the results that we're trying to get. But you know what? I had fun for about 2 hours, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it kept us busy, and we started out a little rough on our conversation, but we got away from that and got to work on what we had to do. And then, but that's okay. Sometimes we do that. And that's no big deal, though. We don't hate anybody. We don't try to make anybody think anything different. But if it helps you in any kind of way to believe in what you're dealing with, then that's our goal. Even if we help one person with an answer, Bobby,
Okay.
that's our goal right there. All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. I have snow right now, and it's like I don't know, it's 18 degrees or something like that. Last time I checked, and
Alright.
I'm not going outside. Ain't no way. All right. We will see you. Yeah, Michael said it. We will see you on the next one. And thank you for tuning in tonight again. And happy Saturday. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow night if we get bored and we ain't got nothing to do. And then we'll try it again for a little bit in between shows
Alright.
or after the shows, you know. And so
Alright.
I hope everyone has a great rest of your night and weekend. And see you next time. That's CYA. See you all. See ya. See you all. See ya. CYA. See ya. Right.
Yeah.
See you
Okay.
next time. See you all next time. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Instead of writing
Yeah.
it all out like normal, 'cause that takes too long. Uh, for a person
Yeah.
with a cat mental thought, you know, like we got to get things done like in a second, and we forget what we're gonna do the next second. And anyway, anyone that has a cat knows what I'm talking about. And so, anyway, see ya next time. Bye for now.
Alright. See you later. Thank you for watching.